What's going on, Bigfoot world? Good to see everybody out there. I almost didn't make it today, guys, but last minute thing, I made it. As you guys know. Oh yeah. As you guys know, we're having a bad week. Some of you guys know, not everybody. My fault, guys. I gotta figure out how to turn these notifications off. They're all coming in at the same time. But like I said, guys, let's just wait a second. Let it go through.
Best way to start it off, guys.
It didn't even start doing this till I went live. What's going on, Mary? Good to see you all here. Nene, Steve. Can everybody hear me pretty good?
Hit the X button or the over button.
We should be about done with this. Come on, man. There gotta be a way to turn that off.
What's that? Oh my gosh.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm working on this. It's like 1,000 notifications want to come through here all at the same time. It's unbelievable. Why didn't it do this? Why? Before I hit live, it don't make no sense. But I think it's done, guys. Can you hear me pretty good? All right. We try this again. Otis, I see you. Tim. Guys, we had a couple setbacks this week, man. I had to get a couple things situated. What's going on, Cam? I had to iron a few things out, and I'm still working on it, but I haven't been able to make it out like I wanted to. So it's been a bad week, guys. It's been a bad week. But the main thing, like I told you guys on the last Friday Night Live, there's going to be some changes, and this is like part of the change. The only way that I can make everything right is by what's going on the past week. So, like I said, guys, I apologize for this week. Nothing was uploaded. I've been down. And I'm still pretty down. I gotta get a couple things situated. Robert, man,
I'm mailing out the package soon.
You're the best, man. Thanks, especially right now. That means a lot. But like I said, we're going through some things. We got set down for a minute, and we got back up, and we're still fighting. But it's been a hard week, guys. That's about where I can get with it. I made a couple of wrong turns, and I got to deal with it pretty much. And I might not be able to do Friday Night Lives for like maybe 1 or 2 weeks, but the uploads will continue. Frank starting again.
Hey, man. There's Frank again, though.
Frank, right now, that means a lot, because between you and Robert, that helps out. Believe me.
Good luck, y'all.
It helps out a lot. But with that being said, I'm gonna try to get out of that part of it. I just want to fill you guys in where the team's at. Let you know what's up, and I'm working on it. And I will get that part fixed. Just takes time, guys. But TM, what's going on? Harry. Thanks, Wes. But like I'm saying, there's a couple things that I'm so behind in schedule. It's sad. A couple things did happen this week to the positive side. I mean, like one of them, somebody got in contact with me. 2 people got in contact with me. One one couple is an elderly couple. They live on the back skirts of a state forest, and they're being tormented tremendously by the red ones. She said they're all red, and they're aggressive. They holler at her. They'll sit there and growl at her. They throw rocks day or night. It don't matter what time it. Well, she reached out to Sheila, and Sheila called me up and gave me her number to get in contact with her. She said that she's trying to sell a property because of it. She's over it. She don't want no parts of it. So I'm trying to set up to where we can kind of camp out on the property line there and on the property line of the state forest, mainly where they're coming in and out at, without getting in trouble with the park rangers and none of that, because we'll be on her property. So that's being pretty much in the works now. We're working on a date where we can get pretty good weather. The weather been hell here. There goes Muscles. Man, guys, that means a lot. That means a lot. But that helped more than you know, because I'm in the process of getting my shit together and pretty much starting over fresh with everything. But Muscles, that means a lot. All you guys just being here, that means a lot. But anyway, back to what I was saying. We're setting everything pretty much ironed out with the planning of what we want to do up there. It's just like setting a date when they're going to be there on the property, and when we can get up in there and get things straightened out. There's going to be a couple people new. There's going to be a couple people old on the team. Like I said, I had to block a couple of people because of dumb shit, basically, and I probably have to block a couple more. But as the time goes on, you'll see more productive coming out of me. You gotta have supplies and smokes that peace pipe with the boogers, right, Frank? Hey, my main thing is I just need to get out of there. I need to get away. It's just been too much. I've been getting knocked down one too many times, and guys, we're there at that point where, you know what I mean, there's changes coming, and I just want you guys to know that the change is for the good, and whatever happens, and whatever happens was meant to happen. But there will be videos in the future. Believe that. No matter what, I need a day out in the forest, and me and Jeffrey's going to hit the cave up again. We went out there and something happened where we couldn't get up in there. We pretty much got chased out by a couple of ATVs, and we didn't bother it. So we got some footage of it. It really wasn't worth. I was trying to upload it, and it was giving me problems. So it wasn't really worth it. The video itself wasn't worth it. So we're pretty much going to go back and take another crack at it and get to the bottom of it. We didn't go back inside the cave yet because somebody forgot the rope. But I ain't gonna mention no names. What's going on, everybody, man? It's good to see everybody on there. Money Mike is fired. Mike, if you're watching, kiss my ass. You're fired. That's why I said it. I see his girlfriend on there. So if his girlfriend's watching, hey, there's Mark. He's watching. And Cayenne, she's gonna be the new member of the team. That's Jeffrey's wifey. Oh, another thing, Jeffrey got his first apartment, guys. He finally turned 18. He's out there taking responsibility. Him and his girlfriend, they got their own place. I'm pretty proud of him. He's surprising me. I thought he'd be the last one to fly the coop. I mean, here he's ready. He got his shit together. So that makes me feel good about shit. Everything's everything. You know what I mean? Everything's working out for the good, guys. Larry from New York, good to see you on here, man. Guys, please hit that like button, because right now YouTube is being YouTube. I can't talk bad about YouTube because they let us do what we're doing, get to know everybody, get to know each other. So I can't really talk too bad about YouTube, but to help us out, hit that like button. But Lori, what's going on? All my moderators are on here. It's good to see everybody. Guys, I really almost missed tonight. I ain't gonna lie to you. We almost didn't even, we wasn't even gonna go live. If you notice, we didn't post it up to the last minute. It's been pretty rough these past couple of weeks. But we're getting everything together and give me 1-2 weeks and we'll get back to the Friday night lives. But until then, there'll be daily uploads starting from the cave to Bigfoot land. Cayenne wants to go to the maze. I do too. And I know some of you guys want to see what's going on with the maze. But the first thing on my mind is I want to get that cave over with. I want to get the cave out of my mind and just squash a lot of things with that place. Because I'm still thinking about the 3-toed tracks. They're real. I watched that video 1,000 times. The steps, every footstep is different. I mean, the thought of it, even the question of it being not real is not there. It's just a question of what is it or what it could be. And Cayenne's twin brother went down in that cave, as you guys seen, and he said there's 3 sets of tracks down there. They got some kind of light source down there going on. And in one part of the cave, he said it got real hot and muggy. That he turned around and came back. That he didn't even go back in there.
You even heard him in the thermal say that's a big track right there, but we couldn't see it, make it out.
I want to get back down in there, check it out, and get back to work, basically, guys. Because spring is coming. It's going on March. Today's March 1st. Spring is on the way, and that's when the jungle comes to life. When the forest is just teaming with them, and that's when the Bigfoots are all having babies and they're doing their own little thing, and that's when I want to be in the middle of them. And in order for me to do that, I got to get this cave out of the way so I can get into Bigfoot land and start doing what I want to do up there, because that's where they're most active with me at up there in Bigfoot land. But I want to get these 3-toed tracks situated first. Hey Jeff, hope it's not going to be too long now. No, it's not. It's definitely not. We're going out this weekend. We're making a trip this weekend, me and Jeff, and probably his wifey, Kay-Ann Pepper. But when it comes to the Friday night lives, I might not be able. They might not be. Yeah, I mean, working out for at least a week or 2 until I can get everything straightened out and on board. Until this changes. I work 16-hour shifts all weekend. Well, that sucks for you, Ken. That means you ain't going. But that ain't stopping us from going. Nope. We'll be out there. Take more precaution than you think you're going to need. Yeah, we're pretty well packed up. And when it comes to that, I really don't know what I'm facing with. When it comes to some 3-toed creature, I have no idea what it is, what it could be. Okay. I mean, I have thoughts and theories what it might be, but you really don't know what it is until you see it. And I gotta try to check it out, get out in there and see it. All right. On the light situation, guys, we're straight. We are straight on light. We got what 4,000 lumina flashlights.
Yeah, they light up everything.
Man, it blinded me. It blinded the shit out of me. So we're good. When it comes to the lights, you guys are going to see what's going on. You guys are going to see what I see. On top of the infrared that the camera got on board, and the camera got onboard light. On top of the 4,000 lumina lights that I got that I'll be carrying in the other hand. So we're gonna light that place up.
Y'all gonna see every detail,
and you're gonna see him crying. No, come on, Dad! Don't do it, Dad. Dad, that's your shoestring broke, Dad. Don't do it.
I've seen it enough now. I'm pretty used to it now. That was my first experience with it, but I'm pretty used to it now.
So that's another good thing that happened this week. We did get some lights in. Thanks to Mr. Willis, we got some lights and we got a good camera system. We're ready. When it comes to all the equipment that we need, we got it. We're ready. We're packed up. We just got to get our asses in gear and get out there. But with this knockdown this week, we wasn't able to do that. But it's coming, guys. I know I keep saying it's coming, and day after day, you guys are looking, and it's like same shit from 3 weeks ago. But guys, it's coming. It definitely is coming. If you watch one of the videos I shared, it shows the prehistoric type bird very much alive with similar feet. Yeah, but I seen that, and that's like in us. I don't think they're in Pennsylvania. I don't think we have. I mean, I know you're talking about the prehistoric bird they thought was extinct, but then they had sightings, and I think the sightings was Australia. I want to say Australia. And everything in my it's telling me it's not a bird. It's not a bird. I don't know what it is, but it's not a bird. The back heels like a human, and then it goes up into them 3 long claws. So whatever it is, it's not a bird. It would have airborne. There was tracks the whole way down the road. There was 2 of them. There was one that came down. Well, both of them came down off the rock up to the road. The big one walked down the road, and the little one turned back around and went back up the hill, and must have followed parallel with the bigger one. But man, I don't know what they are, and I don't think they're birds at all. The Thunderbird, if it was a Thunderbird, it would have took flight somewhere along in between there. And the way it stepped on that ice, it had to be. I walked across that puddle. I didn't crack it. And the first step, its 3 toes was like spread out on that ice. And then the second step, it closed its 3, whatever you want to call them, up and punched through the ice. And then the next step, it did the same thing. It curled its toes up and punched through the ice. And then the next step, it opened back up and landed on off away from the puddle. So it's definitely real. It was changing. It blew my mind. That part alone. And WTF Part 4, that video alone shows that is a heavy creature, whatever it is, and it would be too heavy for a bird. And if it is a bird, man, we would be like a worm to it. It would eat us like a worm. Could you imagine the size? It would blow my mind to see something like that. My heart would stop right on the spot. I'd be done. I'd stand there and just drop. I hope everybody can carry me out because I'm done after that shit. I see a big ass bird that big. Sesame Street wasn't lying when they put on Big Bird, but I don't think it was a bird. Everything about it, I don't think it was a bird, guys. I really don't. But hey, I don't know what it is. It could be, but I don't know. I don't know until we get down in there and investigate as much as we can and try to find. Kyle said there's some prints in the mud down there, so I want to try to get down there and analyze the prints in the mud a little bit better and like try to take a better guess of what it could be. See what's going on down there. I got gauges that reads the temperature, so I'm gonna take that with me to check out the temperature of the cave and share you guys. I'll be able to document it on film of what it is, what the temperature is, because it got to be over 100 degrees in some parts of that cave. So I want to document that part of it, the temperature change in it, because it used to be 50, 55 all year round, and then all of a sudden it just changed to 100 degrees, 110 degrees in there. And, I mean, something's going on, and the only way you're gonna find out is, Robert, that's what I'm thinking it is. I really don't want to say it because I feel stupid in saying it, and every time we start talking about that, they jump on there and try to shut us down. So I'm leaning toward Robert's advice on that one. But you don't know until you go down in there and see it. And if that's the case, we're not making it back up out of that cave. If that's the case. But I don't know what it is. We all want to know what's the coffee cup. What's in that coffee cup? Oh, it's coffee. Trust me, it's just, matter of fact, go get me some more.
All right, everybody give me some.
It's black coffee. That's all I drink all day long. It's been like that, man. Whatever. But anyways, guys, it's the family from the hills have eyes. Really? Where my moderators at? But I don't know. I don't know what it is. It could be inbreeding. It could be Bigfoot inbreeding. But I don't think it's Bigfoot either. I mean, even inbreeding, them things are too definitive. The way them 3 long toes come out and you can see the nails poking in, I just don't see it. It's like a reptile, the backhand of a iguana or something like that. I don't. But who am I to say what it is? I don't know. That's the thing is. That's just what stumps. It stumps the shit out of me that there's something out there that I thought once I figured that there's Bigfoot out there, I thought, man, I got this shit whipped. Now that I know there's Bigfoot, I know everything that's in the woods. But then that threw that twist in there, and it shows you that Bigfoot ain't the only thing that's running around in the woods. And maybe all that 411 shit is, they're getting the blame for a lot of that shit, and it could be something else totally different that what Carrie said. But you don't know. You just don't know. You really don't. Especially nowadays, you just don't know. And it sucks to have something like that this close to home. It's not even 5 miles from my back door. I mean, what if there's a bunch of them things and they come out? Who's stopping them? You know what I mean? There is fear there. It just, who knows? I really don't know. But I'm going to try to find out for you guys. I'm going to set up that plot watcher. It's packed away. It's in there. It's going out there. And hopefully nobody messes with it. I'm going to try to find a log, a hollowed out log where I can kind of hide it in there, bury it, have the kids playing around while keeping the eyes on them while I'm sitting there watching them burying the plot watcher. So we'll see. On a good note, Fred's on the road, so Fred will be back in the woods with us. He's
seen him today.
He's up and running again. Everything's looking good. Jeffrey got his place, his first house. What's going on, Mom? I see you need to get one of those 360 cameras like Woodburger. Nah, ain't no. See, Woodburger Farm, he's professional with his shit. I'm just still learning how to work the cameras that I got. And you want me to advance up to Woodburger Farm. See, Rick knows how to work that shit. Yeah. I don't.
I have to work with his.
If you want to watch that 360 shit, you gotta go over to Rick's channel and check him out. Cause I don't know how to even begin it. You know, when it's 360 and you're walking, you're holding that camera that's 360 degrees, and you spot something on that screen, where are you going to know where that Bigfoot's standing at, or which way to look? It would throw me off too much, and like my head's already screwed up enough. He had to figure it out too. I'm sure he did, Ma, but you know, let me get used to this new equipment that I got now, and then we'll talk about something like that, because something like that costs a lot of money too on the second hand, and I just ain't got it right now. Got them in the backyard too. You can play with them a lot. Yeah, he does got a real good channel. I like Rick. There's a couple great channels out there. I've been slacking. I ain't gonna lie, guys. I've been slacking, but it's just been a bad week. I wanted to be out there so bad. Every day this week, I wanted to get out there and just just know, guys, there's changes for the good. It won't always be like this. Rick was possum watching last night. Yeah, I know. I was checking that out. He's got a pretty good idea with that, though. Just leave it set out there and sit back and watch, because they don't know. They don't know you're watching it all the time. He's pretty good with it. There's a few other ones that's real good with it. I keep getting bombarded. Sorry, guys. Every outing gives you more experience, and yeah, you're right about that. I mean, definitely. Just because as soon as you think you know something about them, as soon as you think you got them figured out, the very next trip out there, it's like they know what you know, and they'll show you that you don't know shit. They'll switch it up on you every single time you think you got them figured out. They'll show you that you really don't got nothing figured out with them. Rick's my main man. Yeah, him and Robert Dawson, they do a lot. Rio, I can't leave Rio out, even though he abandoned ship. Rio's a good dude, and he got a good heart, and he knows what he's doing. He got military background, and he knows how to track the Sasquatch. He needs to get back up out there and get moving. Colorado Bigfoot, he's a great guy. He's out there putting out a lot of productive evidence of Sasquatch. So, I mean, there's a lot of good guys out there. I can't say too much about the number one dude. You guys know I'm talking about. What's he doing lately though? Where's his work? I know I ain't been doing shit, but I've been knocked down this past week. He been on there 3 months talking about he gonna show us something. He ain't show us shit yet. oh, Mr. Standing. Keep standing. Man, he got me irritated, guys. I like the dude, but come on, man. Give us something. You got all that evidence and proof. Flood the internet with it. That's what we're supposed to do. Flood the internet with it, with every bit of information you can possibly come up and evidence of Sasquatch. Push it out on the internet. Then they ain't got no choice but to acknowledge it. I mean, everybody can't be seeing the exact same thing. I mean, that's the best way to do it. Just flood the internet with it, and there's no way they can stop it. Todd was on Wednesday night. Yeah, doing the same thing I'm doing. Sitting right in front of the chair at a desk, talking shit like I am right now. He ain't on the field. We need guys, boots on the ground. That's what we need. We need more guys with boots on the ground. They got military experience. They got background. That knows how to get out there and track shit and do it. We need more people out there. There's not enough of us. Can Mini Jeff tell you, Dad, I need to talk and show him pictures? Oh yeah. All right, Dean. You can hit me up on Facebook, and we'll check them out there, or just send them on Messenger, however you want to do it. I was watching their rep peeps earlier. Yeah, that's a trip. He has one today, creepy too. Who's that? Woodburger Farm? I'm starting this summer. Hey, let me know. I'll check you out.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Joe, you need to start one too. You got a couple good spots out there. Start filming. I mean, and at the same time, guys, you might not know it, but that camera in your hand is probably the best defense you got when it comes to them guys. If you run across a rogue Sasquatch, as they call them, I mean, if you pull that camera out, they're going to drop. They're going to hide. They're going to run away every single time. This shit starts getting intense, and you can't take it no more. Take your cell phone and hold it out like that, and watch how far they go back, and watch how everything stops. That's the best defense when it comes to them guys. Pull out your camera and watch them. Watch them disappear when we're going back out. Soon. We going soon. This weekend soon. You probably doing, it might have to be like on a Monday or something like that.
Yeah, school. You
got school.
So I got to catch up with you in the summer.
We'll figure something out with you, Kyle. We ain't forget about you.
Never that.
You pull a 45 out there going to pause. Yeah, Frank, but they know every time that you got it. It don't matter if you hide it, you conceal it, whatever. They know every single time you walk. If you walk out there with a pistol in your backpack, you're not going to get no activity at all. I don't know if they smell the gunpowder or they can read your mind, but they know that you got it. Every single time you go out there with a gun, you'll never get nothing, none of that. And then the one time you leave that gun at home, watch the difference. There's a big change. I noticed that when on the overnights, the first overnight we went out, we took a pistol just to be on the safe side. Nothing happened. The first couple of nights, nothing. Hey, there he is, Mr. Willis. Nothing happened. And then I just said, it got to be the pistol. Let's just leave it at home. Let's take a chance. There ain't nothing really bother us yet. Let's just leave it behind. I'll take a couple cans of mace just in case. And we went out there. We got bombarded. They was outside the tent talking that we really don't talk about. They were doing a few different things. They left a big X outside the tent. It was just, everything changed. Once you leave the weapons at home, you'll get interaction with them. Palm Mountain, I have to agree with you. Let me see what I missed. Let me get caught up on you guys. Buy a ghillie suit. I would love to have a ghillie suit. I even was looking them up online, but did you see the prices? In the future, I want to get the whole team a ghillie suit. All of us. Me, Fred, Jeff, and Mike. All of us out there laying like on different sections of that forest and Bigfoot land and just lay there with a camera. That's in the plans. Don't think it ain't, guys. That's definitely in the plans. Check out the video today. No, I don't think I did. I've been lured, man. Trust me, I haven't had a chance to do much of nothing. I've been bombarded with so much knocked down. Between mom, I don't know if you know, but they put my grandma in the nursing home. So things been going bad with that. I've been dealing with that. And that was my ride up to the mountain because my car is down. So we've been taking knockdown after knockdown this week, but everything's looking positive. Everything's moving like it should, and everything's getting fixed like it should. So give me 2 weeks to iron my shit out, and we'll be back to the Friday Night Lives. But until then, I'm going to keep on doing regular uploads every day until I can get my shit situated, and then we'll go back to the Friday Night Lives. Because I'm going to miss you guys. I ain't going to lie. This is like the best part of Bigfoot, is to getting to know everybody that's out there that's had sightings and had experiences with the same things that we're doing with. Thanks, Mary. That means a lot. Lori, I'm standing off the grid. Hey, I'm thinking about that, Lori. I really am. But Robert, you need a 357. We had one 2 weeks ago when we was out there. Nothing happened. I mean, I seen him on video at a far distance, just like something blurring. It could have been anything type of thing, but they didn't mess with us at all. And that was like the one time that we took it out in a long time, because we really don't like to mess with them. She's just there for rehab. Yeah, that's what they say. Getting her legs built up. She'll be back out soon, hopefully, but just not soon enough. Can't wait to come back. I'll just see right? That'd be cool. They are around here too. Are you talking about the Sasquatch or them three-toed creatures? Has anybody ever seen a set of tracks like that before? Because them tracks, I'm stumped. I still haven't. I watched video after video. I started looking up. I didn't know nothing about cryptozoology until I found them tracks. So once I found them tracks, it's like every comment was, send this shit to Dr. Jeff Mildrum. Let's talk about these tracks. We need to analyze these. It's like I haven't looked so much into cryptozoology until I found them tracks. And that's what it seemed like it's leaning towards, some kind of reptoid dinosaur type of shit. You saw the tracks? That blew my mind. At first, when I first seen them tracks, when I first got to them and I seen that first one, it's like, yeah, somebody fucking with me. They know I'm down in here. Somebody messing with me. And then I started going to the next one, and then seeing the next one. And as I was following them, I seen how the toes was shifting and changing. It's like, wait a minute, these things are real. So I walked all the way back to the first one and turned this on. Like, guys, look at this shit. Did you see this? What is this? It blew my mind. Man, I don't know what it is. And still today, it blows my mind. What the hell is in our woods? That's not Sasquatch. I don't feel that it's a Sasquatch at all. At all. We're looking at me through my window. Man, you better move. I can see red eyes looking through my window. I'm moving. I'm leaving everything there. I'm out. Little Jeff is a cutie pie. He's a little Mexican. He's still working on his green card, though. If you want to marry Ma so he can get his green card, hey, I'll just play it, guys. More eyes. Yeah. But if I see some red eyes looking at me through my window, man, it's time to move. It really is. That's creepy. I mean, I seen some shit out in the woods. I seen red eyes and yellow eyes. And I mean, one time we scanned across the woods and it was like, oh, eyes at one point, just nothing but wildlife. But that's in the forest. Could you imagine in your home, you're sitting on your couch watching TV and you glance over out the window, there's big ass red eyes just looking at you like, what are you doing? I mean, I'm not staying there. Shit, how you still there? I'd have been gone at night too. I'm running through walls to get out of that place. Right, Goody? I definitely would. That would be crazy. I saw their eyes within emotion. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. There he is. We just talking about you. Will Burger Farms in the house. One and only. There he is. Hey, Ma, there's your boyfriend. There. Hey, that's all she been talking about. You need to get a 360 camera like Rick.
There she goes.
There, look, Rick. Hey, don't become my stepdad now. We're gonna have problems, Rick. But it's cool. Did you look at this? No, Cindy, I don't think I did. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'll go back after the live and take a look at it. I didn't see that. Not yet. I sent you a link for one. I know. Did you send me the price on that thing? But I ain't professional like you. I can't use something like that. I would be so confused walking and just see everything all the way around me, and then something pop out. You wouldn't know which way to look. It's all 360 on the screen. I'll leave that professional work for you. $51.
I want to sell at Walmart.
I might have to go look at that.
Yeah, that we can go tonight.
See, now you changed my mind. I'm gonna have to go check that out.
I could mess with it and learn.
But for that price, I'll learn how to work one of them, or even just turn the kids loose with it. Walmart free shipping. What was that? I didn't know they was that cheap, but I'm definitely going to check it out. And It looks like you picked up the new fan, judging by my mom's comments. Mess around. What's going on, Catfish? Good to see you all here. How are y'all beautiful people doing? Hey, we climbing back up. We getting back up the ladder. Great pictures too. You need to. All right, Mom. See, there she is. Hey, go back to talking to Woodburger Farm. But we're gonna get that one. I'm gonna definitely look into it. That ain't that much, but there's just so much on my plate right now. I can't even afford that right now. Maybe once I get situated and in that back room. Keep playing with lighters and shit. Catch my house on fire. Fred, he got his vehicle. He got a vehicle today. He's back on the road. He just left here right before I went live. He had to head back home. I was working plans out with him, talking to him. The possum didn't make it. Yeah, I was watching that. That's a good idea. I like that setup. Did you get your mic sliding? Not yet. Nope. I was so disappointed today. I went there and looked. It was not there. It was not there. I'm going first thing in the morning. I think they're open until 12 tomorrow. It should be there tomorrow. I'm I'm definitely waiting for that one. Oh, Scott, for sure. I'll be doing flips. I can't wait. But yeah, other than that, and him helping us out with everything, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing, man. We're really we're really barely keeping above water, but we all right. We all right. Those prints are right. They definitely are amazing. If I pronounce that right, Marlene. I don't hold nothing back. Whatever I find, just like Rick, we're if we find something, you guys are gonna find it. We're gonna find it together. I don't have nothing. I'm not trying to sell nothing over to Netflix for $30,000. I'm not trying to charge you $4,000 to go to the woods. I'm not even gonna get into that. But Rick is funny. I like Rick. He cool dude. Definitely, guys. If you ain't over there, subscribe to Rick. Was very disappointing. You're missing a lot. You better get over there, and subscribe to him. I know everybody over there is already on here. Anyways, I already know you guys are on this subscription because I go over there and I see everybody, the same people over there bullshitting the Rick, which is a good thing. It's good to have good supporters like you guys. 100%. In my area, we had 2 sightings of what was Native American called a Dogman. Well, be careful. I haven't heard nothing but bad things about them Dogman. Rick is my brother. He's a good dude. That's good to know, though, Catfish. He is a good dude, without a doubt. And he keeps it real. That's another thing about it. If he don't see it, somebody else will be saying, "Look at this, or how it's twisted around this way," and he'll say, "Yeah, but that's how it fell," or he'll straighten it out. If you don't think it's real, Rick will point it out that this shit. That's what I like about Rick. If he don't think that it's worth messing with, he just won't mess with it. He keeps it pretty real. I told Weldon I captured pictures like 2 weeks ago, daytime, with a Bigfoot under a log, and you can see his red eyes glowing. That'd be a good picture. See, that's what I'm. Just little things like that, Bobby J. You need to get up there and post on something. Oh, you're right. I'm gonna check on that in the morning and see what happens. Good. I'm gonna do that in the morning, Scott. See what happens. That's yeah. That might be a problem, but wildlife or clickbait, right? There's too much of that shit going on out there, anyways. Everybody faking shit. That just that's too much. Or Facebook, that'd be good. What's your full name? Jeffrey Friend. Friend. My face, you'll see my face pop up as soon as you type that name in, or you'll see his face because he's Jeff Jr. But just look at the face, you'll know which is which.
See you later.
All right, man. Have a good one. I'm just getting caught up with you guys. Colorado Bigfoot was speaking good of you. He is a good dude. I always did like Colorado Bigfoot. He got a lot of good evidence of them structures. He got some of the biggest structures out there. But he's in the heart of Colorado too, though. He's in a great spot. Great spot. Bigfoot Tony handles that. He's good too. That's why I say there's a lot of good researchers out there. I ain't saying there ain't. At all. I watch him. But that's how you learn. You just watch each other and do what they're doing. If it's working, try what they're doing with your clan of Sasquatch and see if it works for you. And we keep doing what works. Eventually, we're gonna get somewhere with him. He looks a lot like that. Yeah, he's a miniature me.
He's a miniature me. I'm Big Jeff.
Thanks, Wes. That means a lot. You guys get back out there. We definitely will. We definitely will. We're going this weekend. I don't even think I'm gonna let Jeffrey go in the hole. He's gonna stay up top and film while me and somebody else go down there. Thought you were going out there into the big hole. Yeah, I thought I was too. We made one attempt and it was all bad. We got some footage out of it and I tried to upload it, but it's like so much things went wrong. I had to stop it, reset it, re-upload it, and then it was like on processing for 2 days, and then I had to stop it. And then when I started uploading it again, it started all back over. And I said, you know what? This video ain't even worth it. There ain't nothing on it. Let's just do this again. Let's try it again. We'll get it right. But for someone, you can't answer questions without getting triggered. Yeah. When you are going out. Oh, when are you going out? Mike, you're fired. Don't worry about it when we're going out.
There's Mike.
Bobby Jill, I don't have any editing program to zoom in and out of and more. Well,
I'll carry the knife, Bert.
There's a lot of free editing software online. If you can get a computer set up, like a little laptop or something cheap set up, you can find some good free editing software. I mean, I broke down and bought mine, and it works pretty good. I think it was only like for a lifetime membership, it was maybe like $160 for a good editing software.
Mike's funny.
There's a lot of free editing software that you can download, even for your phone, where you can edit it right on your phone and upload right to YouTube or Facebook or whichever you prefer. But it's good to have a couple more extra people out there with a camera. I'm talking about anyone who lies and acts like a child. Yeah. I know who you're talking about, Rick, early. I know it was funny watching. Wish I could go with. Yeah, we have fun out there. That's the main thing about it. And that's what I think draws them to us.
Like so,
when we go out there, we have fun and enjoy ourselves and enjoy our surroundings. And that brings them to us because they want to see what we're laughing about, what we're looking at, and that brings them closer to us, it seems like. What's your Facebook
so I'm looking for
name?
the group
I can't
Into the
find
Woods.
it. It's Jeff Friend Into the Woods.
And get something into the group.
And we'll put you into the group on Facebook. Jeffrey Friend Into the Woods with Jeff. And it should pull straight up. Who is that Woodburger? See, hey, Mom. Hey, Rick, don't become my stepdad now. Mess around and come over here hooking up my mom and shit. Look, he's talking about having fun. My mom's down there talking about that. See what I done created on this Friday Night Live? I was just playing, guys. You guys are great. But you never know nowadays when it comes to social media. I might wake up one day and Rick and my mom come walking in and shit. I'm grounded. Hook them up, huh, Mary? It's funny, though. That is funny. Bobby Joe, if you need any help, let me know. I'll get you set up with something to where you can get it uploaded on the whatever. We'll get it going.
What's with the crickets?
It's an amphibian tank, guys, and Jeffrey got to sleep with him.
Yeah.
He's been crashing in the office. He's all night long.
Gotta wait.
There's like, what is it, 200 crickets in there. There's African salamanders. I got frogs in there. There's a few different things. It's like one big habitat of nothing but amphibians, and everything in there eats crickets. So I get 200 crickets in there, and it's like man, you think you're in the forest in here. It's nuts. No problem, Bobby Joe. I can't wait to see it. I know you got some crazy pictures. Weldon been telling me a lot about what's going on over your neck of the woods. I ain't been out in my neck of the woods in like 2 weeks, so I couldn't tell you what's been going on out there. Julie, I see you. I know the weather's going to start breaking and the forest is going to start coming alive. So I definitely got to get my shit together and get back out there. You unsubscribe from Colorado. I just got tired of floating it. I feel you, Lindsay. But I'm not going to touch base with you on that one. I like Colorado. He's a good guy. I need a booger camping buddy at Myrtle Beach. Yeah, if there goes Frank of July. Myrtle Beach is a beautiful place out there. You guys, you're going to enjoy that trip. I was out there for a couple of years. It's beautiful. What explanation as to why that cave was still shut? I wish I did too. I mean, if you guys looked at some of the videos where I showed on top of that hole, all right, I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about it a lot. The very first time me and Fred actually went out there to do an investigation to see what was going on. Well, let me rewind it a little bit further. I was watching an interview with Fred Saluga. He is like somebody in Fayette County. He's a researcher. He's very credible. He has a lot of credibility. He's probably got 40 years of Sasquatching. All right, I've been watching an interview with him, and he mentioned in an interview about that stone quarry up there that they've been having a nuisance with him, and everybody that tries to go up there and do something with the land, they get chased off. So the game commission ended up taking it over and turning it into state game land. All right. So we decided, after watching that interview, me and Fred decided, let's go check this out. I know where it's at. I've been there on the quad a few times. I drove my quad up in there and came out. It always stays 50, 55 all year long. I've been in there in summertime and the wintertime. All right. When we went up there was none of that. No ceiling in the front, no ceiling on the top. We get the cameras, we go back in there, we film everything. We film little rock stacks back in the back of the cave, and then we leave. The following week, we go back out there to explore a little bit better. That's when the equipment showed up, and they had half of the top of the cave sealed up already. They started sealing that up. All right. The following week, they finished sealing that up, and then they moved down to the bottom entrance, and then they sealed that up. And then they pulled all their equipment out of there. Everything, they was done. They cleared it all off. And so we decided to go in through the top, which you guys seen. We went through that hole, went through the top, and we made a video about it. And then about 3 to 4 weeks after that, they came in and put the cap on the top. So they're watching the videos, and they know that we're going in there. They definitely brought all the equipment back in after they removed everything, after they sealed everything up. They brought it all back in and by helicopter to drop it in on top and welded it, both of them top entrances up. So, I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to say that they're trying to keep us out. They don't want us filming whatever's in there. It's clearly to see that they definitely don't want us in there. Let me get caught up on you guys. I would be in heaven if I lived in Colorado. I lived there 3 years, and if I had a chance to go back, that would be like the place to be. Out of all the states I've ever lived in, Colorado is the most. It's beautiful, and it's not a fast-paced city pace. It's like a country setting. Everybody helps everybody. Friendly environment. It's a great place to be. If you ever have a choice retirement spot, it should be in mine is Colorado. That's where I'm going to finish the rest of my second half of my life at, down in Colorado. Arizona, that's too hot. Now Arizona, that gets like hot, 120 in April and shit. Could you imagine what happens in August? I can't do it. What have you, Jeffrey? What have you been that made you believe in Bigfoot? I told that story a million times. Me and Fred, we went on vacation. Well, him and his baby mom, we was all stressed out. We was having a lot of problems, and it was like one night she said, "I got this cabin about 6 hours away. Let's pack up and let's take a trip. Let's get away for a couple of days. Everybody's having a hard time. Let's just take what we got and go." And that's what we did. The next morning, we packed up and we left for a week and went out in like 50 miles in the middle of a state forest, dead center of a state forest. And the first night we didn't have no kind of activity. I got up the next morning early, like right before sunup, and I wanted to take a walk out through the forest just to see what I could see out there, because I really never been out in the state forest like that big with trees like 4 or 5 foot wide, old forest, like big tree. It's just beautiful up there. And so I went out there by myself, walking out through this old like game trail, and it brought me out to this open field. And as soon as I came out to the open field, on the other side of the open field, there's about, I'd say 30 yards from one tree line to the next tree line, a Bigfoot came out. The one step was in the middle, and then the next step was on the other side of the tree line. Like 2-3 steps, it was completely gone. It cleared that field. And if I blinked, I wouldn't have seen it. And then ever since that, I was so fascinated with them, with their ability, how far they can leap, and how quiet they can be, and how heavy they are. I mean, everything about them is just so fascinating. I've just been obsessed with them ever since that day. I came back to the cabin. I told them guys, "Yeah, you're crazy." Well, come on, I'll show you where I found them at. So I came back, I got everybody, and we hiked back up to the spot, to the field that opened up, and we went over to the other side where the thing crossed over at. And when we got up in there was a bunch of pine trees, like crisscrossing each other, almost teepeed, but they were structured up. And I said, man, let's leave here. Let's go get some deer cameras. Let's go get some cameras and come back here and let's get this shit on film. Let's film this. So that's what we did. We left. We packed up. We went back home, and we bought all this shit that we didn't even have money for. Deer cams, cameras. I borrowed cameras off of people I didn't even know. And then we went back out there like 2 days later after we packed up. We went back out there and set up this deer cam on that structure that we found. They went out into that field. The next night, we went out to check that deer cam. It was 94 pictures, 92 or 94 pictures on that deer cam. But I didn't know that about the SD card that you had to put in there to save the shit. I didn't know none of that. That's how illiterate I was when it came to filming. So I seen that there was 92 pictures. It flashed in my face and it turned to 93 pictures. I opened it up. I took the battery out and I put it in one bag that we was carrying, and I put the deer cam in the other bag. And then me, Fred, and Mike started up over top of the hill to get the other deer cam that we left on the other side of the mountain. And that's when halfway up, Fred said, "You didn't take that battery out, did you?" Yeah, I put it in your bag and I'm carrying the deer camera. He says, "You just erased everything." Lost it all because I didn't have a memory card in there. And once I disconnected it from the battery from the deer cam, what memory it had inside the camera was gone. So I effed that up. I effed 92 pictures up. Man. So needless to say, we tried to stay another night just to leave the camera there on that structure one more night to see if we can get it again. And I think we ended up getting 6 pictures through the night of some eyes through the branches up close. Like it pulled a branch down and was looking, reached around. We got red eyes looking at it with fangs. And it was like, it looked like smoke, kind of smoke in front of the camera. The pictures are on my Facebook from that. From that deer cam. And there's one picture in the daytime. There's a little Bigfoot standing at the wood line looking up at the camera, and there's a big spiritual Bigfoot face right up from him. That's picture that's like worth millions, but I don't really talk about that picture much. Staff Sergeant.
Okay.
Thanks, man. Save up your body, your broke ass some equipment, right? Hey, if I keep getting help like that, my ass won't be broke. Thanks, man. That means a lot. I have unexpected company run. We'll check back and see. All right, Lori, you have a good one. Thanks for watching, anyways. And hey, Lori, if we don't make next Friday, you guys you have a good one, and we definitely will be back soon, ASAP online. But don't forget, we're definitely gonna keep uploading our trips out. Guaranteed. It's just going live might not happen for a couple of weeks
till we get situated.
Yeah, till we get situated. I can't wait. We either Wendy. It's packed. I've been packed for so long now. We tried to go up there once, and we got chased out of there. We wasn't able to get in there. We're gonna try it again. It's not over. Going on, sister.
See you later, Lord.
I see my daughters on here. Janet, friend, little sister. That's cool. The kids are watching. And that's another thing. To teach your kids about that. I mean, all my kids know that they're real. Every one of my kids had experience except for the youngest, Mercedes and Maria. I'm not ready to let them off out there yet. I don't think I'm ever going to be ready to let my baby girls out there yet. It's a long story. I got a couple of things I got to work out and get situated. And we'll be back on. I'll talk to you later about it. Some of you guys already know, some of you guys don't, but in time, just know that it's for the good. It'll be for the good, trust me. I gotta get through this to make things right. You will know I'll message you after the live feed. It's like a little. I don't know what that was.
Can someone put that in Google Translate and tell me what that says? I want to know. Someone comment what that says. I might do it. No, it's fine. I want to know what he's saying.
See, that's what the hell did he just say?
Put it in Google Translate.
What?
On your phone. All you gotta do is copy and paste it into Google Translate.
What does it mean?
I don't know.
But it flashed off everything when that came up.
That's why I want to know what it means, because whenever he sent it, like the whole screen went.
Just flashed.
Yeah.
It's not married, but we're working to make it good.
Oh, she really did.
We're making it good. It must be something bad. It must have been something bad, huh, Mary? I drop everything when that notification comes up. That means a lot. But hey, I'm definitely gonna miss the live stream.
Russia
Don't get
has
it messed
entered
up.
the chat. Okay, that's the one I like. Is Russia.
Yeah, Russia.
I feel like Russians. They're tough.
They are tough. They come mad.
Oh, the language is in Russian. That's what they said. Oh man, I thought someone was Russian. I was going to be like, okay, we got Russia.
I didn't know it either.
Oh yeah, Google Translate. All you gotta do is look it up on your phone and then hold copy and paste.
That's how literate I am with it. He teaches me. He's the one built up the hoodies, the clothing line, the coffee mugs. What's going on, Bigfoot World on the cup? I got a couple of them on order. Them are nice. The hoodie that he made, I couldn't believe that he had that kind of capability. I mean, he's surprising me left and right this month.
He said that's great. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
That's what it means. That's great. They could be from Russia. Multiple languages, and it's a Russian name. Tracy, your son is probably some military grade. If you speak multiple languages, that's. No,
I want to school some kids.
That's hard to do.
Speaking some craziness.
Yeah, I knew a girl that could speak like 11, 12 different.
Probably works for Trump.
Languages. That's accomplishment. Even learn English. They say English is one of the hardest languages to speak. And shit, I'm still working on English now alone. All these other languages, shit. Let me get English worked out, and then we'll work on that. Yeah, the hood Bobby's. Yeah, them hoodies are.
I just put a new one up there too. If you guys didn't check it out, Team Jeff.
I couldn't believe he had it in. And check out the front and the back.
Yeah, Team Jeff hoodies.
Both sides got something on it when you guys do check that out. I speak a little English, mostly hillbilly. Right? I'm with you, Rick. I'm with you. For sure. I like that though. That's one thing about.
Let's still have a cup.
We'll go heat it up. That's one thing. He my new girlfriend.
Stop playing with me.
But that's one thing about it. I moved down Colorado for a couple of years, and after being around everybody down there, you develop that accent. And I come back here, and I had that accent. All my friends were like, did you turn gay on us? What the hell's wrong with this? They didn't even want to be around me. They thought I turned gay and shit because I developed that accent. I come back with it. And they had no idea what the hell I was talking about, what was wrong with me. It's just one of them things. When you're around somebody so much, you start talking and acting just like that. It's funny. It's funny. Oh, Cookie want to come up. Come on, Cookie. Get up there. Hurry up. You ain't coming? All right. She said no. He's average, but just has that gift once you learn. Damn, Tracy, that's hard to do. You gotta have a good brain when it comes to that shit, and that's just something I ain't got. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't never said I was the smartest one out there. You pick up accents. You for sure do. If he's up, I'll ask him the name. All right, that's cool. You got a Target store there. Yeah, I guess we got Target. Everywhere got Target. It's like Walmart. If you got Walmart, you got Target. That's $360 for 44 bucks. That ain't bad. See, that ain't bad at all. That would good. That'd be good to have just to learn how to mess with it. I'm going to definitely get one of those. I'll check into it for sure. Why is your I don't have a Target here. You don't? I thought everybody had a Target. Sit in the woods and walk away. Yeah, like you do. I'm gonna try that. I tried that the last time and I got my camera broke. They pulled the SD card out, smashed it, and jammed it back in the camera, and now my camera won't even read the SD card no more. You're going to get a 360 camera, man. That's cool. I'm definitely going to get one just to mess around with, see what happens with it. The more cameras out there, the better. Gina's, we have a bunch. Yeah, yeah, Targets. We have a bunch too. At least 3, 4 in our area. They did that to Snow White's recorder. Took the SD card out, smashed it, and put it back. It's like they know what they are and what they're doing. That's crazy that they knew that the SD card holds memory. They smashed it, squeezed it, smashed it, put it back in. They didn't even shut the SD door. They just set the camera back down and walked away. If I could recover that smashed SD card, I guarantee there's something good on there. They definitely have to know. They're smarter. That's what I mean. Every time you think you got them figured out, they'll show you that you're not pulling that trick on me. I already know that trick. I think the person crushed the SD card. Sasquatch fingers are too big. I don't know. It could be a person. Like I said, no, I don't think it was a person. It could have been. I ain't gonna say it is and it ain't. I just know that when I went, as I was left that camera on the log, I left it running. When I came back, it was shut off. The SD card door was open. The car was pulled out. It was smashed in 2 different pieces and jammed back inside the camera. And they left the SD card door open, and they set the camera back down, and that was it. You can fix SD cards. If you can fix that card, I guarantee you, whatever smashed it is on the camera. That's probably why they took it out and smashed it. I still have it just in case somebody knows how to do that, because I know that there's something on there. Whatever did that, it got to be on film. He had to pick it up and mess with it. He had to catch himself. So if there's a way to save that SD card, or somebody knows how to fix it, there's some shit on there. Well, a black Australian, a nigger. Wow. Did I miss something?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Luigi is fucked. I can't even put high. Oh, they took a recorder. Oh, yeah, Snow White. And from Logan. Are you, who said that? What burger? Hey, Ma. He's from Logan. Rick's from Logan. I don't live there no more. There you go, Ma. Your ass out. There he goes down there. He's in Kentucky. Thanks, Wes. That's what I'm talking about, Rick. He pitching woo on the job. That's what Rick's doing. He pitching woo on the job. Oh, okay. Gotta be better than Logan. Warcraft. All right, Frank, man. Thanks for joining us. You have a good one. Went to where the llamas were killed. Stay tuned. Yeah, I want to check. I heard about that. I'm waiting for a follow up on that one. It's smaller than. Where you at, Pennsylvania? Yeah, we're in Fayette County, Pennsylvania. Sunshine. My closest neighbors are miles away. That means all boogers. Oh, and that's what I was telling you guys that Sheila was telling me about that property that we was gonna camp on the borderline of a state forest. I was telling you guys about in the beginning.
My girlfriend's from Westview. Sunshine. How far from Westview?
How far from Westview? It's 45, 30 minutes, 35, 40 minutes. Not far at all. Now, what was I saying? Oh, I know I was telling you something about that house up there that's having problems, but I forget what I was going to say about it. It'll come back to me, or it was just a lie. I must not have been meant to tell you guys. Yeah, I got all of them animals killings by unknowns. Yeah. Whenever you're ready, it could happen. To make phone into a 360. That'd be. See, when it comes to my phone, every time I try to go live, there's something wrong with it. I ain't figured it out yet, but it'll go live for like 4 seconds and then it shuts itself off. So when it comes to getting that app from my phone, that not on this one, it ain't happening. Did you get the trash out of there? Good one. No, but it's gone. The trash is gone. Right before the big snow came, the last time I was up there in the Bigfoot land, we was up there. I filmed the last time I filmed that garbage pile up there. All the garbage bags was gone. All the stuffed animals was gone. The clothes are gone. The only thing that's left up there is like a pile of drywall. Everything is gone up there. And what I'm thinking, yeah, I'm in your part, Sunshine Girl. You're in West V, Morgantown? That's like not that far. Not even 25, 30 minutes away.
I was just out there the other day.
His girlfriend's from there. Southern West V. Okay.
Virginia border.
So you're in a little ways. So probably like an hour in. But we can definitely make plans to get out there, and I'll show you guys. Ohio Power Park. Yeah. Ohio Power Park, Tracy, is connected to the mountain where we go to. Ohio Power Park is probably 6 miles from Bigfoot land. I'll come get you. Hit me up on Facebook. We'll work something out. We'll get it going. You can pick the spot. Hiking with Sasquatch Outlaw on YouTube. Right? Woodburger Farm. That is a good one, though. I like them. And Bigfoot Odyssey. We're going to be on Bigfoot Odyssey, guys, coming up soon. We're going to be, I'm not sure if he's going to put us on his outro of every video coming out, but we got a small part on Bigfoot Odyssey coming up soon, guys. And that meant a lot to us. That was pretty cool that he's going to do Dwarf. That. I see you on there, Brown Dwarf. But yeah, we're definitely going. Things are going pretty good for us. We're almost at 8,000 subscribers. As far as Squatching, everything's looking good on that part. I just gotta fix a couple of things on my end, guys, and we're gonna get back into it. Huh?
He just played it, Jeff, and he was on it.
Play what?
What's it called? Somebody said.
Oh, he put it up there already? That's cool. That's cool. See, we're on Bigfoot Odyssey. I ain't even see it yet. I might have to go back and check that out.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. But that just that meant a lot to us. He could have picked anybody out there. He could have picked Colorado Bigfoot. He could have picked the main people out there. But yeah, I mean, we're on there. That means a lot to us. We're going to hit the field tomorrow and Sunday. And then I got a couple of things I got to do Monday and Tuesday. And then the whole group's going to be with us.
Yep.
Thursday, Friday.
He was live.
53 minutes ago. Check that out, guys. Bigfoot Odyssey. His new video just came out 50-some minutes ago. We're on it. I think I don't know if we're in the intro or outro yet. I don't know how he put that together, but I'm glad that's pretty cool he did that. Sasquatch Journey. It was at the end. That's cool. I'm gonna check that out. See, that's cool. That means a lot. That means a lot. And guys, once we hit that 10,000 mark, we're almost there. We're almost at that 10,000 mark. You guys decide where we do the overnighter at. As it, I ain't ready for it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't ready for that trip because I already know where you're gonna send me. I see you, Wes.
Everybody's on their Woodburger farm.
Everybody's
up there. Okay. As long as they're all on Colorado Bigfoot.
Bigfoot Odyssey, Mom. Check it out. He just posted up a little bit ago. And everybody should. If you ain't subscribed to Bigfoot Odyssey, you should be ashamed of yourself. You ain't Bigfooters if you ain't subscribed to Bigfoot Odyssey. I don't even gotta say the name. You guys already know who it is. You already know. And Boogerman is a Sasquatch. Yeah, down toward Tennessee, Mississippi, in that area. That's what back in the day. That's what they called them. Rick, that's what they call them. Like that's what they always growing up. That's what they say. Make sure you're in the house before dark. Boogerman gonna get you. That's what they're talking about. They're talking about the Bigfoot in the woods. They know about them, and for them to warn their kids about them, everybody knows about them. It's just why are they all of a sudden hiding it? But they'll put signs up through the forest. Don't feed the Sasquatch habitat. The Colorado's got signs all through that I seen seen him posting up. There's so many signs going through the forest talking about Sasquatch habitat. Don't feed the Sasquatch. No camping here. It's just why go through all that money if they wasn't there? It don't make no sense. Hey, but didn't remember that. What? UGs. In the app. Uggies. I don't know, man. They really are, Wes. They really are, without a doubt. But that's what I was telling you about that garbage. They took all that garbage out of there. He reminded me when he said that. All that garbage up where I gifted them the hug jugs and stuff at, all the garbage bags are gone. Right before the snow came, the big snow, and I found that buried meat. They cleared all that out. I think they took the clothes and stuff and all that material, and they took it into wherever they're nesting at underground because they knew that the snow was coming. We went up there right before the big snow. They was predicting like 6 to 24 inches or some crazy shit. And we went up there right before the big snow came. That's when we found the buried meat. We found buried cattails. There was cattails buried down in, and then we go a couple more feet. They had buried meat with the fur hide over top of it. Then they put a rock over top of that. So it just what they do to prepare right before this. I think they was getting ready for it. They knew it was coming, and they was burying the food. They got all that stuff that was on the junk pile, the clothes and stuff, and put it in her nest because they could sense that big storm was coming. And they was getting ready for it. And I got to get in there at the right time and pretty much experience what they was doing. They was preparing for the storm that was coming. But they cleaned that up themselves. If we can go up in through them rocks and find traces of a shirt or a pair of jeans or a stuffed animal up in there, it might lead us to where they're denning up at. But at the same time, they're not that stupid. I don't see them leaving no trails, no breadcrumb trail behind. They're not that dumb. So, but it never hurts to go and check it out. I'm going to the Smoky Mountains tomorrow. Going to check out those woods this week. Sunshine Girl, hey, I wish I was with you. We will be there this year. We got plans. The whole team going out there for at least a week. We want to go out there for a week, make some plans. We got a lot of things planned going on this year. That's why I'm trying to get everything straightened out, situated now, so I don't have the problem when Bigfoot's in full season, full effect out there kicking ass. I want to be out there for it, and so I got to fix the little kinks I have here now in order to get out there and do what I want to do then. SEAL team. My friend lives near Gettysburg. That's going to be my first paranormal. Gettysburg. Okay. It's called Boogertown Road. That's funny. Around here, we got Bigfoot Road. I keep saying I'm going to steal that sign, but I'm scared to. I'm scared to go to jail over the damn sign. It says Bigfoot Road, and the hill takes you straight up to the mountains. It's crazy. I'm going to film it one day. Next time I go back through there, just to show you guys that it's a Bigfoot Road. And how it goes up, it looks like that Bigfoot would live up on top of that mountain. That's probably why it's named Bigfoot Road. You should come to Ohio too. I got some family out in Ohio, so that can happen. And there's a lot of beautiful spots out in Ohio. I want to check out for the Sasquatch and for the Paranormal Channel. So that is a good possibility that we probably most likely are going to end up going to Ohio soon. I'm scared to go alone. I don't have the balls. Hey, you gotta. I didn't either at first, and I ain't gonna lie. I really still don't. I talk myself into it pretty much. If you notice, the more scared I get, the more I'm talking shit, just walking, hoping it don't grab me as I'm walking. The more I talk, that's just me getting nervous. I know something's close, I can hear it, and I'm trying to film it and move away from it at the same time. But You can't get used to something like that, especially when the rocks start flying and all that. It's hard to get used to, but after a while, once you get used to them, after 4 or 5 years of repeated getting rocks thrown at you, shit darting from one side to the other side, and little things like that, you just start getting used to, and then there I go. I find myself going out by myself, trying that shit overnight with some pecan bread in my backpack, or banana bread or whatever it was, and pecan pie. That shit about got me killed. Don't ever do that, guys. Don't ever put no sweets in your backpack out in the forest, because it went wrong for me. Some of you guys see it went very wrong for me. I will never do it again. I check my bag before I leave, make sure there's no bullshit like that in my bag. I learned from my mistakes. The bears will follow you in for it. I'm guilty, so I'll check out right away. Don't forget me for Colorado. All right, Bobby J. Colorado forest beans. Just sent me this link. I definitely will, Rick. You have a good one, man. Take it easy. I'm definitely gonna get one. Don't think I ain't. The next time you see me, I'll have it. A law was passed to protect them in the state of USA. For real? That's good shit. That's what Todd Standing was trying to do. What he went to. That's one good thing I can say about that man. He went to Canada and build up a protection order against the Sasquatch, and now they're protected in Canada, and he came to America to do the same thing. He must have succeeded. So that's good shit if that's true. That's real good shit. If there's a protection on him, that's good shit. So I might have to look into that. Hey, Ma, quit flirting with Rick. I see, I see you, Ma. I'm about to message Rick later and see what the hell's going on. Nah, Rick's a good guy. Rick's a real good guy. Bring no food. Nah, I learned my lesson. Eat before you go, or just deal with it till you get home. Don't take no shit with you, because it could get you killed. No food, no sweets, anyways, because the bears will follow you. Bigfoot sighted wearing a Jeff Friend tee. That'd be cool. That'd be real cool to see. That'd be funny. Guys, coming up March 16th at Morrell Fire Hall for them guys that's local, that's in this area, in the Fayette County area. Fred Sluga is having another like convention type thing, Bigfoot convention, where everybody comes and speaks and tell their story and whatnot. It's coming up at the Morrell Fire Hall in Fayette County, March 16th. I think it's from 11 to 5. You guys, if you're in the area, check that out. Our whole team will be there. We're definitely going to be there representing Fayette County. We'll be there. And that'd be a good place to meet up. A couple of you guys want to meet up, talk about some of your sightings that you had. We can talk about a couple of sightings that we had and so forth. But them are just for the guys that's in the area of Fayette County. You want to check it out. It's March 16th. We'll definitely be there. Come and check it out. We'll check it out together. Nada, you're welcome. Bring only if it's in a can. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Catfish. If it ain't in a can, don't take it, because it'll save your life. Trust me. I had a bad experience with the black bears. They will follow you for your shit, and they will not leave you alone until they get your shit. It's the person's name that England translated. Oh, okay. I got you. Thanks. That's cool enough. Unpacked already. Okay, Bobby Joe, I see you. Bring no food. Twitch, what is it? Here go Play 17. Please sub to my channel. Shout out. All right, Twitch. Anybody want to subscribe to Twitch? Hogs Plays 17. Go ahead and check his channel out. I'll check you out. I'll check you out after the live feed. I'll go back up through it. Click on that link. I'll see what you're about. Definitely. Trust me, I know what it's like to be seen and to get out there. Just to be heard. It's hard. It's definitely hard. So I understand for sure. That's strange that someone would come on here and type in their name. Yeah, it is, right, Mary? It's a person's name in England translated. Private land, no trespassing. That's what it is around here too. If it's not private property, it's reserved land, and it's one or the other. All the good property where you know that they're at, you're not allowed in there, and there's a reason for that. Western PA, huh? That's not far. That's like Pittsburgh area. Nervous, I talk scared, not a word, and calm and think. I just talk too much when I get scared. I'm the total opposite to you. What's going on, Pam? I see you on there. I'm calm and thinking. Yeah, Tracy, just rushing. That is weird, especially with everything going on nowadays. Why would he just leave his name? I don't understand it. I've been trying to smoke this bugler for like an hour and 37 minutes now to say what. Going on, Kathy? Everybody running late. Hey, I can't be mad at you because I'm glad to even be here, guys. I wasn't even gonna go live tonight with everything going on, but I ain't gonna stop now. I gotta keep it going, guys. Gotta keep it moving. Hate to miss even this second of live chat. Right, Kim? It's fun. I'm gonna miss these next couple of weeks with you guys, but as soon as I possibly can, I will bring the Friday Night Live back. As soon as I possibly can. Just know that. And it's happening for the good. Everything happening for a reason. It's the way I'm taking it. It's the way I'm looking at it. Just keep on moving on with it. And we'll get over it. We'll get through it. I know we're so happy you're here. Hey, I'm happy. This place does make me happy. I feel a lot better after talking to you guys, and then I can just I feel like I can face the world out there, knowing that I got you guys' support just there. That means a lot, and that just keeps me going even more. So that's gonna make me even want to get done even faster with what I got to get done. Is you guys 100%, and we will be back to work soon. This weekend soon. You're entitled to a personal life too. Yeah, Kim, you're right, but it's just I took a knockdown this week. Had a couple personal problems and ain't been able to recuperate yet, but I'm getting there. I'm working
Definitely
on it.
Definitely be back out there for sure, because I want to get back out there personally.
We all want to get back out there. And tomorrow we're going out there, but that's just for the cave. And I want to get back in the Bigfoot land. I want to get to the ravine.
Yeah, the ravine's my favorite.
There's a lot of things that Kathy.
There we go, Kathy.
There's just a lot of things I want to check out. That I'm just so far behind, and I can't get out there and check it out. It's holding me down. It's sad, but Kathy, thanks, man. Thanks. That means.
I want to go to the ravine personally.
Sasquatch journey. That's where we at. We're on a Sasquatch journey. But we just gotta take a break on the lives for maybe 2 weeks, 2 weeks tops, and they'll be back. Like I said, I'm going to continue to upload every day. I have a computer station set up somewhere, maybe my grams or something. I'll have something set up to where I can upload until I get everything straightened out. But Kathy, thank you, man. That's great.
A lot. Helps out a lot.
That helps out a lot.
Like
in Rush or using a acrylic keyboard. Well, what was weird about that Russian dude, when as soon as his name and comment popped up, it's like everything flickered. The whole computer, the screen, everything, the comments blacked out, and then it showed the Russian guy's name. We love seeing you out there with your little Jeffrey. He back out there with me. He gonna be out there. He going out there with me tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, gotta get back out there.
He definitely going out there with me tomorrow. It could be he's in Russia or he's in acrylic. Oh, I just read that, but yeah, it was just weird how everything flickered whenever he did that.
I gotta speak.
You guys are awesome. And congrats on your apartment. Yeah, I'm proud of him. His first apartment. Him and Cayenne Pepper, they pulled together. They saved their money. They got their place. They did it how they're supposed to do it, the right way. Work for it. And I'm proud of them for that. That shows that I did a good job. That make me feel good about it. So to know my son's on the right track, that means a lot. That says a lot. It speaks volume. So he's all right with it. He was trying to hack the computer. That's the feeling that I had, the way it flickered like that. Because the last time I got hacked, that's what happened. Well, it flickered, and then the whole screen went down, and then the middle finger went up, and it said F you, and then it melted and never went back up again. I took it in to the computer shop down the road here, and they said the whole motherboard was completely fried out. The only way I can fix that is to change out the whole motherboard, and the price of it would just be better off to get another one. Pretty much what he told me.
Kim,
what was the question? Might be a silly question, but do Sasquatch breed year round or just in the spring? I don't know.
I feel like it'd probably be just a seasonal thing to do to keep their population in low because they weren't.
They're teaming up there.
But if they was overpopulated, we'd see them more.
I can't answer that. If they like us, do it all the time, maybe. But I don't know. I did see a newborn baby with his mom down by the ravine. It still had blood on him with the little 4-foot one. And she's still over there on that side. And she's the only one over there on that side with the little 4-foot one. And it was, at the time, was a newborn baby. It's probably 3-4 years old now. But it was in the springtime, like around the time that the deers have their cycle. They have it might be on that cycle to where during the wintertime, that's one of the ways they're keeping warm. They're getting frisky. And then in the springtime, they have their offspring, so they're strong enough to make it through the next winter. They're old enough to get, I think they're on that same cycle. Just based on when we found that newborn baby still had, like, you could still see blood around the neck and down the backside of it. It was like dried up blood. It was new. It had no hair on its face at all. I don't even think it had teeth. I couldn't really tell, but like I don't think it had teeth. Now that I think about it. I have pictures of it on my Facebook page. If you guys want to check that out, you'll see the little afro, the little 4-foot one, and then the newborn one is sitting with his mom. The mom's in the background with her hand over her mouth. But if you look at the picture, you'll make the mom out, the baby. It's pretty good pictures. I'm real proud of that young man. He's so smart. He is. I give it to him.
Thanks.
I definitely give it to him, Kim. Mary. Yes, indeed. You have a good antivirus internet security. I did, but it ran out. This is still a brand new computer, and it was on that. You get that 90-day free antivirus. It just ran out. I'm gonna have to get that for this because this setup here is the tower alone was $2,500. It took everything I had, but what I'm doing, I needed this tower just to hold the videos, the capacity of videos that I have. I needed this just to hold it. So if something would happen to this, man, that would kill me because that would just kill me. I'm definitely gonna have to get an antivirus. I'll look at that after I get situated. Facebook is the #1 way to get viruses. The games on Facebook, guys, watch out. If you don't want I always play games on my phone. I will not play no Facebook games on this computer, this device here, because it will crash. It will crash your shit. Why did you ban Facebook? It's nothing but drama. I guarantee that's what she gonna say. Facebook drama. It seems like every time I get on Facebook, it ain't nothing but drama.
Too many people crying out.
So I understand fully. That's all it is. Facebook drama. Disconnected from the internet till you get antivirus. Well, actually, to be honest with you, after this Friday Night Live, this computer is probably going to be taken down. And I'll just be working from the laptop until I get situated again. So this computer will be pretty safe. Yeah, and I'm just going to just work off the laptop until whenever. I hate Facebook half the time too, man. Ain't nothing on there but Facebook drama. People want to fight Facebook muscles. That's what I call it. Everybody on there with Facebook muscles. So I just don't bother. And if I do, it's to get on my page, my channel, Into the Woods with Jeff, and put some pictures up, or just to conversate with some of the people that's in the group, in that group.
But Facebook is the reason I'm not bored at work.
Can lives on Facebook. That Can is his wifey that's commenting down there. That's all she does. Said at work. I hope your boss is watching this. She says on her phone on Facebook all day while she working.
Yeah.
Can about to get fired.
Admitting that you're in front of work.
I don't bother with Facebook either. But hey, YouTube's alright though. This is a pretty good thing. I like this. I like the Friday Night Lives, and I'm glad that we started that because we learned so much from each other just talking to you guys and listening to some of you guys' stories. And then when we go out in the field, we use some of what you guys do out there, and it works for us. I love it when you guys are by the rock. I can't. That's Bigfoot land, and I love it when I'm in there too because that's where they're always at. It seems like there's always somebody in there, no matter what. Something happens in there. There's always something going on in them rocks, whether it's spiritual or Bigfoot throwing shit at me. Something that never lets me down. Something happens inside them rocks. So that's coming up. That's coming up in the next week or so. Probably 2 weeks, because this week is going to be the cave again, and then Bigfoot land, and then the maze. And then hopefully by then I'll have Friday Night Lives back up. I just realized I can stream you to the TV, but I can view the texting from your phone. That's what Jeffrey does all the time. It's pretty cool to do it like that. Or I'll be filming from this computer and reading the text on the laptop right here. That's why you always see me looking over here because I'm reading you guys' comments. The stick. Mr. Watson from California. What's going on? Bigfoot land is one of the beautiful. It's a beautiful spot. Also, the maze. The maze is like once I go up on the other side of that ravine, where the female, the 4-foot one, and the baby. Well, the babies are probably about 3 or 4 years old. I really don't mess over there that much, just because she's over there, and I don't want to get stuck in between the babies, the young ones, and the mom. I never seen no other ones over there. It's like the mom and the 2 young ones are on this side of the ravine, and up on this side is Bigfoot land, and that's where they all are. It's like there's 2 or 3 right here, and a shit ton of them over on this side. That I think that you're right. I think the nursery's over there on that side. It's set up like a gorilla habitat. Like if you go to the zoo, how they got all this artificial shit up for the gorillas to climb on and everything. That's what it looks like over there in the maze, like a gorilla habitat. It even carved out and cuts back into the cave like one. It's amazing back there. I can't wait to get back in there and see what changed and what happened out there. Here just enjoying the soda with a great live video. Thanks, Mr. Watson. Bass Slayer. Our reckless, aka Blue Eye. Oh no, our reckless life wants to know: do you have a smart TV, Bobby Joe? I'm thinking he's probably. You can on a smart TV. You can log on to YouTube and watch the live from your smart TV. I'm from Indiana too. I honestly believe, Jeff, that there are many different cryptids and creatures in the world, and too, I believe the night belongs to them. I think they are too. I think you're right. You're more than right. I think you're right on. If people knew what creeped around in the night, they would not play with the night. And that explains a lot. Now that I'm older, looking back, like even in the westerns at night, even. That's what they do. First thing they do, they hunker down, they get a big bonfire going, and they stay close to that fire because everything stays away from fire. That's the only defense that we really have in the night is the bonfire. So it's been going on for many hundreds of years of using fire as a protection, and we've always done it. And it makes me wonder. Do we build the fires from protection from Sasquatch? Because what's the chances of actually getting attacked? Well, I can't speak for nowadays because it seems like the animals are acting different now than they did before. But a normal animal, the chances of being attacked by them is like far few and in between. You pretty much got to provoke the animal to get it to jump on you. And yes, we always did dumb stuff when we were young, right, David? But I think you get it on video when you get into the point. I definitely will, Alan. I definitely will. I started reading that comment. It caught my attention, and I missed my whole concept, what I was trying to say to you guys. But I know what I was saying. Basically, we've been using fire for our protection for many years. And I think it's got a lot to do with what's hiding in them woods, what's going on in the forest, because a lot of people know what's in them forests, and they use that fire as protection against them. You didn't have 5 when the bear got it. You're good. No, I didn't. You're right. You're right, Kathy. And that's probably one of my biggest F-ups. I didn't have a fire. I climbed up on that rock, and I thought I was going to sit up there and just film shit from that rock, and it didn't work out that way at all. It didn't work out as planned whatsoever. What I thought I was going to do was nothing near what happened. Trust me, this shit went bad. Not during a hard winter. Hunger overcomes all. Right, Morgan? That's there's a God's way of keeping us out the woods while they're in there like that. And this time, because of how cold it is and all the snow that they got up there, they're struggling for food right now. So anything walking through, they're gonna grab something. They're gonna grab something and try it out. Whatever comes near them, and it ain't just Sasquatch; it's everything out there. The bears are gonna be coming out hungry. They ain't so much meat eaters. The black bear we don't have grizzly bears and that shit like that. It's just mainly black bears. That's all I could say about this one. Waiting on pins and needles to hear about how you went on your last trip out with the lights to go. Yeah, but something happened and we got turned around, redirected, and it didn't happen. We had to reschedule. We're still packed up for that though. And we will this week, guys. I'm not going. You will see this cave this week. I'll tell you that much. This week you'll definitely see this cave. Friend steaks. Turns out the things your mother always told you about them, they was right. Right. Your mom was always right when they talked about that shit. And it's weird that you always, for years, you thought, yeah, they're just saying that to keep us out of there. They just don't want us in there. As you get older, you realize, damn, mom was right. There really is some crazy shit out there. We heard that last week. I know, Mom. You're right. You don't understand what's going on right now. I got knocked down pretty good this week, and I'm still getting back up. But I'm telling you, I'll be out there this week, Mom. This week you will see the cave. Might be going on. They might try to eat. See, when it comes to that cave, I don't know what they are. I don't know what it is that I'm messing with the three-toed creatures. So on that trip, the gunman will be there. Believe that, just in case, because I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's cryptid, reptoid, whatever. You don't tell me anything. We'll get to that. There's just a lot of things going on this week, and I'll message you. I'll definitely message you. But this week, you will see the cave. A big gun. Well, he got a 357. I ain't allowed to carry no weapons. So I gotta pretty much hire a gunman to take out with me. Bring 45 mag. If he has one, I'll see what all he got. But on that trip, I am taking something. Well, I'm not. I'm bringing a gunman with us out there just in case. You never know, because I don't know what it is, and my kids are going to be there, so I'm going to do whatever it takes to protect them and best as I can keep them safe. So they'll probably stay up top while me and somebody else goes down into the cave, and Jeffrey, and then we'll film up top while we're down in there. So it'll be like 2 videos going at the same time while we're in there. They know when you're packing. Oh yeah, I know they do, but I don't think them three-toed creatures has anything to do with Bigfoot. And I'm not really looking for an interaction with him on this trip. I'm more or less going down in there, investigate, see what's going on, see what we find out down in there. I'm not really too keen on seeing something like that, but to know what it is, maybe if I can catch it at a distance, that'd be cool. Get you a bazooka. Shit, if I get a bazooka, I'm going to military prison. You ain't allowed to have no shit like that. What about a flare gun? See, I might be allowed to have something like that. I don't know. I have to look into it. David Schultz, they must be something pretty bad for that guy to tell you. Yeah. Whatever it is, they don't want us in there at all. And they made loud and clear that they don't want us in there. But my mom used to tell me that all the time. She don't want me in the shit. She don't want me going in there. And it seemed like the more she told me not to go and do it, I wanted to do it more. So with that being said, you guys know where I'm coming from without getting myself in any more trouble with my mom. Don't you think Bigfoot and three toes can get along? I don't think them things have anything to do with Sasquatch. I think they come from some subspecies type of shit, and they're coming them out of that ground there. And I think that's why the temperature changed down in there too. I'm not really sure, but I won't know until I go. That's just it. I got to get down in there and check it out. What I can see don't bother me. It's what right freaks me out. I couldn't be right in your face, and that's happened. I walked right past one within feet, and as I'm walking past him, he's showing his teeth and everything. I didn't even know until I seen the video. It blew my mind how close to. It's like I should have felt his breath on my face. Deer tree stand, they'll see you up there. They know when you're up there. Same woods, same cave. Yeah. The white one. I haven't seen a white one since we was in the woods with Deb. The first and only time I've ever seen that white one was we took Deb out into the woods, and we all seen it. All of us except for Deb. She was back about 100 yards talking to a stump, and we was all walking off that rock face that we was on, heading over to the next one, and then over on the next rock face, it jumped up and jetted down the side of the rock face, jumped 20 feet to a rock, and down the side of that rock. Big as shit, blurred. He blurred. He was moving so fast, it was a blur. It wasn't a bear. It was definitely on 2 feet walking. See, that's a BFRO, which I tell you, it was a bear. But it was clearly a Bigfoot stand-up walk, run off. He didn't walk. He blurred off. And then after he jumped and ran off, he hollered like he stumped his toe. And then like a minute later, you start hearing rocks coming our direction from the direction that he came. From the third layer, that's where it was, Wes. It happened upper on the third layer. Did the stump answer that? I don't I don't know. I ain't figured that out yet. But hey, everybody's got their own thing, I guess. I really hope you do take it, Gunman, for real. Yeah, he's already been contacted. He's actually the one that's going to be taking us up there. So that's pretty much set up. We're ready for that. It's already in the scheduling. I had to stop watching that. I can't see anything she said. I know. But yeah, guys, it's at that point, it's getting late. I gotta go to the bathroom. So, Pam, Jennifer Robbing Tuesday. That's for protection, internet security, 3 device. Pam, thanks. You know how much that is. That I can't thank you guys enough, man. You guys are just amazing. But with that, on that good note, guys, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the bathroom. Just know that if I ain't taking these Friday Night Lives down forever, they will be back as soon as I can, as soon as possible. But I'll stick with the daily uploads until I can get these Friday Night Live's back. Until then, guys, I'm going to miss you guys. Stay tuned for the next one. Don't forget, on your way out, hit that like button. And I don't even want to go. Thanks, Wes. That means a lot. Kim, Sasquatch, Journey, everybody, Pam, Bert, everybody. Thanks for being part of this team. Until then, guys, stay tuned for the next one.
Much love, y'all.